Hello, I'm Doug Reynolds and welcome to my video blog for the end of May and the beginning of June. I'm a realtor in Sacramento, California, and I work for Potential California Realty. I work the whole greater Sacramento area. And let's first off today talk about the statistics for April. Well, the median price, it bumped up a little bit again. It went up to $185,000. So like I've been talking about for the past year and a half here, we've been sort of just kind of trickling up, but bouncing down and going up, but it's been on somewhat of an upward trend since about February 2009. So we did that little bounce up again. The inventory, it went from, I believe, 2.2 months to 2.4 months, so a little bit more inventory. We've been talking about that, how it's pretty much considered a seller's market still, though, right now in the lower price brackets, $300,000 and below. There's just not a whole lot of inventory, so that was helpful. You get a tiny bit more inventory there. Currently, what's going on, I've been telling you about the federal tax credit. That has ended in terms of you had to get into contract by the end of April. So now that we're into May and June, no longer available for the federal tax credit, but last month I talked about the state tax credit, the California state tax credit, and there's one of two ways you can get that, either first-time home buyer, or if you're a buyer of a brand new construction, first-time person living in a house. There's $100 million allotted for each one of those categories, and basically it's a first-come, first-served basis. So once you close escrow, you got to fill out your information with the Franchise Tax Board right away so you can reserve that credit for yourself. It's up to a $10,000 credit broken up over the next 3 years. If you're buying a new home, I believe before you even close or move in, you can actually reserve the money for you early. Definitely check out the Franchise Tax Board's website, as well as talk with the tax advisor. They'll give you the information about how that all works. Also, what's going on in the just real estate market and industry is the Obama administration has been pushing new programs and everything. One that just started in April is what's called HAFA, Home Affordability Foreclosure Alternative. And this is really putting pressure on the banks to start getting better at the short sales, start moving them along faster, getting standardized processes and paperwork and everything. And it's a part of what's called the HAMP program, which is the Home Affordability Modification Program. So if you go to makinghomeaffordable.gov, there's tons of information on there. So basically what it is, if someone's in trouble on their mortgage and maybe lost their job or whatever's going on, basically first step is you fill out all of the information, provide it to your lender, and they figure out if you're going to qualify for the modification program. Okay? Modification, basically they'll modify the terms of your loan so that you're able to actually make your payments. So it might reduce your monthly payments a little bit, or there's a whole number of different outcomes that could happen. If you don't qualify for the modification, then it can kick over directly into the short sale, the foreclosure alternative to the HAFA. And that's where I could come in. I definitely can help with the HAFA process of it. It's basically selling your house as a short sale through the guidelines of HAFA. I've talked about this before. I'm short sale certified, so I've got to step up in terms of how the HAFA program works and how to get your home sold to avoid that whole foreclosure mess and everything. So let me know if you need any information on the HAFA program. Also go to makinghomeaffordable.gov, and you can get great information there. Moving forward into the summer months, well, I think it's just going to remain pretty much most of the same kind of stuff. Interest rates have stayed basically pretty much where they're at. The whole situation with Greece and all that has kind of helped keep interest rates pretty much flat right now. They're in the fives pretty much, depending on credit score, all that good stuff. throughout the summer, I think we're going to still see more of the same in terms of the homes that are priced right and they're in good condition. We're going to see them selling fast. Within a week, we're going to have probably a couple of offers. I think it's slowed down a little bit since the federal tax credit has ended, but there's still a whole number of buyers out there that didn't get a property in time for that federal tax credit. They're still out there looking. So there's still situations with still multiple offers, still selling over list price. I think that's going to continue definitely, at least for the foreseeable future for the summer months. So that wraps it up for this month. Just want to say thanks for watching my video. Feel free, if you're a buyer, you need help looking for a home, finding a home, I can help you out. I've got a great number of lenders I can get you in contact with, get you pre-approved, and then we can go out and find you that house. If you're a seller, I can sit down with you, show you my marketing program, how to get your home sold for you for the highest amount of money, quickest amount of time, show you all about my internet exposure, how I market the property and everything. Love to hear from you. You can find all my contact information on my website at buywithdoug.com. And on my website, buywithdoug.com, you also can click on the blog link, update my blog about 5 times a week at least. Great information on there. As well as if you're on Facebook, you can go to Doug Reynolds Real Estate and become a fan of my real estate page. Tons of information. All my blog posts go on my Facebook page. Great way to follow along as well. So, hope you're having a great start to the summer and clear skies.